Okay, y'all, we had a move out here where we had a flip-flop. This is the grocery store. Yeah, this is the grocery store, and they moved from here to across the street over there where we had that other move out the other day. So we're in here cleaning it up. We got a couple. Remember us doing that floor here? If not, you can go back. We got a playlist down there of it, and we redid this floor once and had to float in a bunch here. But I do not believe this is part of what we floated in. It has peeled up, so we're going to float in again. You can tell like there is part of what we floated, and all that. I remember jumping out the door trying to get around that. So all that is part of what we floated in, and it looks like we floated all the way back into here, but it don't look like that's part of it, and it might be, but don't look like it. I ain't went back and watched the other videos yet. But anyway, that peeled up, that peeled up. That's just paint. That peeled up. They drove nails in to hold a piece of carpet down so you wouldn't have a trip hazard. They drove one there and they drove one here. This held up good, no problems. This had a little bit of a problem, like right there it floated obviously. It popped that, it popped that. But a lot of them, it didn't do nothing, just a little bump. It ain't no more than what was already there. So this is the one with the orange floor, if you remember. So we have come back, we have swept it up real good. We have vacuumed it out with the vacuum here. It's about maybe a 1/4 inch on that end, and maybe it goes down to paint, the thickness of the paint over there in this corner. But over there in that corner, it's about a 1/4 inch, maybe a little more. Same way over here. That side is, you know, it's pretty thick, but this side it's basically the thickness of the paint. That there's the same way. There's a couple of valleys in there where it's thick, but out on the outer edges, it's going to go down to the thickness of paint. So we're going to have to play around here. You know, that stuff says it's good for 16. That's less than 16. So I got to be careful what I do here and not make a big mess. But I'm gonna let the boys do it this time. I ain't gonna do it. I've got them here, and they're over there. I've got them working all over the place, really. But I got one of them over here working on this to get this ready. We put a for rent sign in. We've got this old air conditioner. Y'all saw the recent videos. This one, that's probably from the 70s, and that thing is screaming. It is flat working. I can't believe it's working that well. I think I'd trade that one for the one in my house. It's going so well. Right there's one of the guys. The guy's coming in, and he's gonna fix it. See, wait. You fix it? See? He said he's gonna fix it. Said he don't care. He's gonna fix everything. Still finding some nails. He's pulling them up. And we'll get it fixed up. Okay, well, he put water on it. Evidently, water is going to fix it because he put some on there. He got very little in his bucket. He's got water on all of his tools. He put water on that concrete. He put water on this concrete. And he put water on that concrete. He's getting ready to hammer down with it. And we will try to catch this on tape and see what he does. See if it helps anybody else out. Might help me out next time I go to patch one. Don't know. Evidently I didn't do something right last time. If that's where I floated, I can't remember. It sure looks like it though, because it looks like I went all the way up to there and did this whole area. But some of this I just dumped it out and it kind of floated itself. Remember that? If you remember correctly, right here somewhere is where that big high countertop was. I was trying to work around. Here he comes. Mortar mix. Hey. Quick set. Hey y'all, just sticking it on there and smearing it around. going in. It's got little gravel in it. Here's gravel. You got to have a little bit of gravel to make strength. Got rocks in it. Like it, if you try it like that, but it came from that wood. That board's grabbing all the gravel. Some hard pieces are pulling out. That's what's happening. If I gave him something without gravel in it, he would have been able to sell, but he's still not complaining. Don't tell him, but he looks better than mine did. Even with gravel. Have you on the mask? Add water, trying to cool it off. That stuff says it's a fast setting, hot setting, 15 minutes. Hard as a rock. Be structurally steel strong or structural strong in 1 hour. So you got to work fast with it, and it's already trying to settle. So to slow your setting, what you do, basically it's heating up, trying to dissipate the water. You keep adding water to it, you cool it off, but you'll make it weaker too at the same time. So there's a fine line there. With this, once it don't matter. When you do it 4 or 5 times, when you get trouble. Well, let me rephrase it. Once don't matter in this aspect. It might matter in something else, but what we're using it for once don't matter. And I did it the same way with, or I haven't. I've watched them do it the same way with mortar that you use for brick. We've done it a couple times though. Especially if we got a big brick job we're doing. Like when we were doing the back of that building over there, we'd run through 15 to 20 bags a day. And we would start the day off with a big old pile like they do with shovels. And we just keep adding water to it, mixing it back up, sending it up, and using it. Looks like that's going to be it. Not going to be perfect, but guess what? The rest of the floor is not perfect either. So it's going to blend right in. perfect. None of this is perfect. We want it to blend in. We don't want a big slick spot, man. Making it all do what it do. Most people today want a pony trowel and how to do the same thing as what he's doing by hand, but you can do it by hand. Okay, we'll show you when we come back and get it painted and what it looks like. And everybody wonders why we sprayed it all white. One bucket, you can do all the walls, the ceiling, the floor, everything now, and it's no problem. So we're doing it all. Going around touching it up. There's a couple spots like right in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a different color, and right there's a few that we got to touch up, and like that bad spot there on the wall we got to touch up. Little stuff like that we want to touch up and run right down through it real quick here. And here in about an hour we'll be done with this one. Locking it up and going back across the street and going back to work. And there's a couple spots like there and there. Obviously there and there and there and there. Back there there's a couple spots. Right here, there's a couple spots. This wall looks pretty good. Don't look like there's anything, maybe one little spot right there. But nothing major. To be expected when a tenant moves out. So we'll get it cleaned up and ready to go. We'll come back in a minute. Okay, y'all. There's where he patched. 3 patches there. Blended this in. Touched up all the paint in the room here, everywhere. All the walls, the floors. Touched it all up this wall over here. Got it all looking good. I'm gonna leave that chalkboard wall. Somebody else might like that. I'd hate to take it down and somebody else want it tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave that, but everything else is done in here. We're taking out the vacuum, obviously. Hammer, shovel, broom. So we're getting all that out of here and we'll be done with it. Give us a thumbs up for filming it for you. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. It really helps if you give us a thumbs up, interact with the channel. Please leave us comments down below. Everybody's asking about Ronnie. Ronnie has been in one of my videos already. People want to know, why don't Ronnie show his face? He's in the video. You didn't watch them all. You need to go back and watch. Give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.